Hello, gang. As you know, and Gabriel gave me the admin for the Hutchison effect investigation. So I had to boot off Robert Mitchell, is it? He was putting out a lot of spam links, endless links, and he's upset a few members in Hutchison effect investigation. So he got the boot. Sorry. And we need to talk to Maxine Hoover. Come on, you got to be more. Stop repeat. Stop going into your Bulgarian adventure stuff. Just treat people like they're people and don't be so rude all the time. Okay, thank you. And Tibby England, love his comments. Anyway, I love all your comments. I learned from you folks a lot of cool stuff, and that's the reason I took it over. I learned from you. Ball bearing motors and all kinds of cool stuff. I really appreciate it. Hello, Timmy. How are you doing up in Saskatchewan? What's up with you? How's your cat doing? How are you? Come on down and do some experimental stuff. And Timmy, native, his name is related to this feather. Anyway, so other things I'm thinking about doing, I don't know. I don't have much time. It's mostly evening time when I got nothing to do. I tinker around on the tinker. I ever? Oh, never mind. On the internet, I usually go Google search, YouTube search, see what Bob Greener has said, Timmy Ventura, and some others. Watch videos, do the admin stuff, look, see what people have said on Hutchison spec stuff. It's interesting. I mean, it's a visual thing. It's interactive, visual. In the old days, people used to use ham radio and ham television for their fun time, or CB radio and that kind of thing. And now it's the internet with visual and videos and comments and people. It's interesting technology, I must say. So, have any of you ever experimented with radioactive materials? And reduced the radiation, let me know. I know that there was a project going on in Canada called Monty America. It was Mr. Bauer and his wife had a process for elimination of radioactive waste. I think it took place in Burns Bog. I met Taffy Anderson and Mr. Anderson, who were very well dressed people, along with a journalist, TV journalist, a friend of mine as well, Richard Reed, who won an award for broadcasting and news and things. And Richard was that kind of low on money in other situations, and we all went out for lunch a few times. Anyway, so I got to meet the Bowers. And I don't know what happened to all that information, because a lot of the information on the internet disappears. I guess all bot control, and this is not enough people looking for it, then it just vanishes and that kind of thing. So there's the Monty American process, as well as another process. I'm going into radioactivity now. It's important because Bob Greener brought it up a number of times, and he's doing experimental work and bringing others out. We're trying to get Dr. Peter Kokoschnik's entire works out. He was a nuclear physicist and knew a lot about nuclear material, as well as Ken Shoulders, of course, knew a lot about this thing. Peter was actively involved in it. I lived at his home for over 2 years with Dr. Margarita Kokoschnik, a real medical doctor, a real empath doctor. God, she amazing things that she did, and to heal me. But anyway, I had a broken breastbone from a car accident in Austria. as well as my Xanax issues. I couldn't get off the stuff. I'm still on it. Taking it since forever, since as a kid. Anyway, I'm going off topic again, but yeah, there's a lot of publications Peter Kokoshnik has. So let's hope I can find that and make good contact to bring down all that forgotten information out. Which I think there's other people that I don't even know about that had information that's long gone on the nuclear waste issues, which could be very important. If stuff just vanishes, you know. Encountered that with Tesla's stuff that Lawrence St. Ives' great aunt was his secretary, and all that stuff was auctioned off and probably thrown in a trash can. Well, who's this? You know, they look at the papers, and well, it's just this old garbage from somebody. It's through it. I guarantee it. Lawrence St. Ives, San Francisco, contacted me in 1983. We talked. I still have his phone number. And I sent that information to Dr. White, who's investigating. Same with Thomas Lee Richardson in Canada. He had a house full of artifacts of Tesla's, reproductions, real artifacts, books. When he passed away, all that stuff was clamped down by the Canadian government to be shipped to relatives in the United Kingdom. We wanted to save it and make it public, but no. So there's another lost treasure trove of information and stuff. There's only remnants are possibly books and medallions that Thomas Lee Richardson published and the audio conversations he had with journalist Jack Webster. But nobody believes me anyway, and I mention this stuff. I put it on change.org to get some information. But, you know, all these TV shows on Tesla, they don't mention Thomas Lee Richardson or Lawrence St. Ives or the Ives family and who the secretary was, all this stuff. And Tesla's grandniece, Ariel Louise Zurban, who lived in Burnsville and was found dead, roasted alive in her trailer. Come on, media people. You like your documentaries. Well, why don't you simply ask me and you get some real cool stuff? Come on. Tragic. The loss of stuff. The loss of René Louis Vallée of France and his work. I have some of it here. Andrei Sakharov, Russian scientist. I have some of the stuff here. You know, these people would write me and I'd keep their stuff, and I haven't thrown it out yet, but I'm still getting so ticked off that consider it a few times to throw it out. I'd love to see Bob Greener get all this material somehow. He's not a secret squirrel. He enjoys doing his videos and does them very well and knows his stuff. So let's help Bob get this stuff to him somehow. Anybody that watches this in another country, are you in Austria, Germany, even United? Oh, no, some people in the United Kingdom. Get somebody in Germany or Austria to go to Salzburg and talk with Dr. Margarita. That would be pretty cool. So anyway, I'm just doing the admin thing, and this is the way I look today. I like dressing like this. For me, it's comfortable. It's a sign of change is always healthy. Okay? Instead of me walking around with a beanie cap on and crooked glasses, I walk around now in different attitude, different feelings, different things in my life these days. So for those who don't change, they get brittle and hard and die young. So not in the headspace of these characters that sit around that bang the same old drum forever and kick, drop, funnel over backwards. Not me. No. I have many other interests. So anyway, being your crazy admin, let me just mention that. Hopefully that's okay. Let's see how many minutes it is, because it takes forever to upload this stuff these days. Well, it's online. Such a slow thing, you know. Oh well, it's maybe I could upload them at nighttime. So you can use Messenger to message me. I don't care. Now remember, I got limited time because I'm actually quite busy. I can't spend all day on Facebook. I spend a couple hours maybe, but that's basically it. And so anyway, that's the message, and I guess I'll go.